finished up at the Bungles yesterday, and now we're continuing along the Kimberleys, heading up to El Questro today. So it's a nice sealed road at the moment, and then shortly we'll be turning off onto the El Questro entry, which is a little bit of a fun drive, I believe.
Yeah, so the Gibb River Road from this end, the Great Northern Highway, is sealed all the way to El Questro. So I guess we've skipped the worst part of the Gibb, and now we're heading back into El Questro. We're going to check that out, but have a look at these views, it's amazing. Look how beautiful it is.
Wow, look at that view. The views across this drive are just constantly changing.
We're up nice and early this morning. We've got our cooler bag for breakfast. We're going down to the Zippedy Springs. We're going to have a nice swim in the morning in 30-degree water. Then we're going to have a bit of breakfast down there. Let's see how we go.
How bad is it having to get up at 7 o'clock? I'm not sure how people do it normally.
Wow, welcome to the real world. Crikey. Now apparently, not only does it close at 12 noon down here for private tours, but also if the car park is full, it's likely the springs are full. It's quite packed, it's quite small. So getting down here at about 7:30 in the morning means that hopefully we can get a park and get a spot inside the springs.
So it's a bit of a pretty walk to get down into the springs. It's quite lovely.
It's a bit cheeky, this 12 PM thing, I reckon. Just maximising the dollars they can milk from it all, I guess. Get the tours in. Quite a nice walk into the Zippedy Springs, very tropical. The Zippedy Springs are somewhere between 28 to 32 degrees coming from deep down in the earth, so not similar to the artesian springs, although they're bore fed. In we go. It's pretty cool, the water's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right, it's Goldilocks. So we're going to have about an hour swimming around and start our breakfast cooking. Poor old Alex got his sling on, trying not to get it wet. Burn the other day. Alex, what's it like? Oh, he's got himself a swap.
It's warm. The other pool's warmer though.
We've got our coffees. You're setting this real good tropical setting as well. Look at that. The springs go all the way up, so you just find a pool, jump in one.
The water here is just perfect, nice and warm, so relaxing.
Apart from these guys.
I wonder how many people have cooked breakfast at Zippedy Springs before?
Not many. The trusty baked beans, our camp oven, a bit of cheese, and we've got wraps, so we heat these up. They're sort of like the quesadillas, Mexican wraps. So, good out. We're just, we might be moving on now. Snakes decided to come in. Maybe that's why they close it at 12 o'clock. Yeah, the snakes. The little snake up here. Cleared the girls out of the pool and the kids, they've disappeared. Might be time to go.
It's beautiful clean water. I think I'm starting to like these resort sort of tropical feels.
This could stuff the budget massively. Fantastic.
We've got our map of El Questro here. We're having a bit of a tour today. We've done the Zebedeee Springs, and now we're heading up to Pigeon Hole, which is a 4-wheel drive track. So that's just on the map just in here. So we're going to spend a couple of hours driving up and having a look around up here.
This is the start of the 4-wheel drive track, so kick things off. We've got a little water crossing again. Make our way through. Got the Luns up ahead of us. They're taking the lead today. Alright, so we are heading up a hill, as you can see out the window here. So this is up to the Pigeon Hole Lookout at El Questro. I have the dashboard absolutely lit up with lights, and what we've done is we've turned off traction control, we've engaged diff lock, we've gone into 4 low, and I've put it into S2. So literally everything we've got. I don't have much of a clue about this stuff. I've been learning with people I've been traveling with, it helps if you've got someone who's got the same car as you that knows what they're doing to be able to help you out with how to actually use your car. But long story short, the Land Cruiser is really designed for this sort of stuff, and it is absolutely hammering up. It's no worries at all. That's worth the trip up for. Hardly even gone very fast so far. Beautiful.
That literally is 360 degree views. You can drive up to the top and then there's a short path about 20 metres up. You can see absolutely beautiful views. All of the cows down the bottom by the river. Maybe some crocs. It might be logs, we're not sure, but we're not going to venture down there to check it out. Absolutely gorgeous, well worth the drive up here.
So we're just cruising down this track. It's very rocky, very bumpy. This is a real life four-wheel drive track, which I think we're ready for. Apparently there's a very big rocky ledge down here. We just passed someone who came down and turned around and came back. He said to go and check it out for ourselves. He wasn't too keen. So we'll go down and have a look at it and work it out. We've got two of us here, so the one's likely the Land Cruiser as well. So we'll see if we can get down and past it. Otherwise we'll have to turn around and come back. But there are a couple of wide turnarounds, so apparently worth a look. Alright, so we just jumped out of the car and we're going to go down and assess this ledge. Apparently it's pretty big. We've come all the way down the hill. The actual Pigeon Hole end of the track's blocked for a function, which is great for them again. But Maddie reckons this one might be a bit too steep for us. So we're going to have a look at this and see how we go assessing our first ledge. Here we go. What do you reckon, Steph? We good? We can do it without him. Alright, Matthew Lund, the first attempt. We decided to do it. It's been fun, Matty. No worries. Yeah, heaps of clearance. Heaps of clearance. Yes, we can. Right, I haven't got down yet.
Slowly. Oh my gosh, we made it. It was a bit crunchy though.
Yeah, good fun. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. But we're going to probably need new tyres now. So this is the end of the track. There's signs saying no swimming crocodiles. So there is a risk of there being some crocs in there. We can sort of see, you can see pretty clearly. A couple of shapes over there.
Alright, here we go.
Here's our arch nemesis, that big descent rock ledge that we had before. So we're going to try to get up there the same way that we came down. S1, let's do this. Harry's eyes are closed.
Me too.
What do you thinking, Has?
Listen, I did.
Bang, look at that. What can't it do?
We're going to make a day of it then and come back down, head back around to Questro Gorge down here. That can be a long walk up to 5 to 6 hours, but there is a halfway point that we're going to stop at today and have a bit of a swim. It's marked as a deep river crossing and they do advise that you just cross that one with a snorkel. It has been pretty dry around, so we're just going to have a look when we get there and see how high the clearance is and how deep the water is and make a decision on that one.
So we're about to go through, you can see the water there. It gets quite deep in this first bit, so we're just going to keep it consistent. And then once we get through, we should be right. So we don't have a snorkel, the water's low enough, we should be right. Fingers crossed. Alright, here we go. This is our first deep water crossing. We've got to keep our momentum up. There's a deep bit here, and then we push through it. Here we go. Yeah, through the worst bit. What a day, I tell you what, it has been.
You stole my words.
It has been a day of adventure. Steph just breathed out a big sigh, and we're not done yet. We've still got to go and do this halfway gorge walk. Alright, we've gone through the big water crossing, now we've got the little water crossing. Steph's good with this one, no snorkel needed. Whoa! She's got a blowout in the back. This is much like the setting that we had for Echidna Gorge down the Bungle Bungles. See these sort of dinosaur-like palms set amongst all the rocks. It's not bad, is it? Pretty shady. You don't really need your sunscreen and stuff, so not too bad at all. Awesome. We're reaching the halfway pool. We've seen another little pool first. Apparently you've got to go through the halfway pool to keep going, so we'll have a bit of a swim here. And the kids' legs have been working overtime. So this might do, I reckon. Had a busy day. This has been a really good walk. We've seen a lot of different terrain, ferns all up the side of the gorge, the Questro Gorge here. And the swimming holes are great, and there's lots of little areas you can have a bit of a swim as well as you sort of make your way through. So you've got plenty of options. Made it through the chasm up to the pool. There it is.
Ah, nice.
Oh, beautiful. We're heading back out. It's been a big day of adventure.
Oh, it's been a massive day today.
Huge day.
So much here to explore at El Questro. So we're at the end of our day, and then we've got one more day tomorrow that we'll be going and checking out Emma Gorge on the way out.
But before that, we've got a water crossing.
Oh.
One more time.
All right, Harry, where are we off to?
Horse riding.
Big loud voice.
Horse riding session.
You are off to kids horse riding. Whoa! How excited are you?
Pretty excited.
Pretty excited. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good? Awesome. All right, here we go. Yeah, horse footprints. All right, Harry's about to get onto Rambler. Jump onto the back of the saddle. I want you to pull yourself up. Swing your leg around. Oh. Nice work. Alright, you'll steer it for a little bit long. Harry's our kid who absolutely loves animals. Everything in Harry's life is all about animals. So when he saw that there were people riding in horses a few days ago here at El Questro, he was so excited. He's like, Mum, they get to ride horses. He had some birthday money left over from his birthday back in May, and he decided that he'd use his birthday money to buy a kids introductory horse riding session. So here we are. He's just gone out on the horse, and hopefully he's having an amazing time. He was very nervous, but he was so excited.
You can give us a motorbike.
Alright, we're done for the day. Now we've got to go and buy a bloody horse. And it just so happens we live in the hills with lots of horse tracks, so I don't like our chances of getting out of this properly. Here comes the cowboy.
Harry, how was it? Was it really good? Tell me how good.
I was riding the horse and then it went to the pickle bush and it was going to eat the pickle bush because it didn't know it had prickles on it. And I had to steer it away and it didn't do it. And then it ate some and moved away straight away.
So it was a good day?
Yeah.
Our last trek at El Questro. We are heading up to Emma Gorge. We're going from the start point here at the resort. We're going to walk all the way along Grassland Walkway, up into the Flagstaff Falls Lookout, through the old track,
And then we're going to make it all the way to the Emma Gorge pool and the falls, which is a bit of a trickle, but still a beautiful spot. Let's go. Tell you what, it has been a busy few days, but geez, we've got our money's worth here at El Questro. Let's see if we can have a swim on a hot day. Here's the trail. We're going up the rocks. Just meandering up this path, so we've gone through all the rocks, so we keep crisscrossing over this stream, which is going to lead us up to the pool at the top, which is the source of the water. So there's a waterfall that comes off this mountain range, and that's what forms the pool here at Emma Gorge. There she is. Just coming along the hot part, so we're just coming now up into a much more shaded area. It's going to be a lot cooler, up to number 8. So these markers all the way along. She's having the time of her life.
It's been a big week of walks. I reckon the weigh-in will be good this week.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. No, there you go, biggest loser. Let's go for a swim. I'm hanging out. All right, we made it. Here's the pool.
Oh my god. Where's the warm one?
We're pushing up further beyond that first pool. There's another one up here, it's colder, but there's a waterfall. We're told it's absolutely beautiful. And the back right hand corner, there's some hot springs coming up. So we're gonna try to find them. It's been a tricky walk, but worth it. Well worth pushing up to the next part. School holidays in Western Australia. And she's packed, but at least we made it. There's the waterfall coming down.
Awesome. Gorge swim number, I don't know, 7, 8. Not sure what we're up to.
So we're swimming out into Emma Gorge. It gets pretty deep pretty quick. Beautiful waters. Have a look at this. This is beautiful out here. I reckon I might just have to jump off old mate Rock here. See if we can do a little horsey at Emma Gorge. This is the last of the pools that we're going to be to here in Western Australia. We've had an awesome time. Swam in pretty much all the Carragini and done a bunch of others along the way. It's definitely been a highlight for me in Western Australia, is the ability just to get into these pools and swim, and they're just beautiful. This one's a little bit cooler. There's another one down the stream. Gonna go in that one too, a warm one, but this is magnificent, awesome.
Beautiful orange up here. Coming down into this gorgeous pool. So this is the second one down at Emma Gorge. It's not the end one. It's the second one back. So you get to it first. You can do it, buddy. Go, Harry.
Well done, you did it.
Hey, Harry. Did you jump in?
Yeah.
Good job. You did it. You're brave. What were you brave like? Ah, brave like an ant? Are you going again, Harry? Alright, off you go. It's fun underwater.